This is my Dell Dimension E510 mini tower. It's from 2006. I got a request last night to do a video, so here it is. I bought this brand new in 2006. It has a 2.8 gigahertz Intel Pentium dual core processor with 3 gigs of RAM. I have Windows XP Professional installed on the hard drive. It's Service Pack 3. It originally came with Windows XP Media Center Edition, but I didn't really like it, so I just put Windows XP Professional on it. I had Windows Vista running on here for a little bit, and I got rid of it a while ago because I really don't have to explain why. And here it is right there. You can tell what it is, like I just said. This computer has 2 USB ports on the front and also a headphone and microphone jack on the front as well. It also has a DVD rewritable drive. It also has a space for a secondary optical drive and a space for an internal floppy drive or a media reader for SD cards or whatever. That's the power button right there in the middle. This space here is just ventilation. There's a pretty big fan in there for the heatsink. Sometimes it buzzes because the case is loose. I have to see what's going on with that. This chassis also has this chassis is also similar to the XPS 400 desktop. Around the back here, you have all the ports. There's your power connector. It has a Sigmatel built-in sound chip, which is pretty good. It has audio in port on the back, audio out, and a few other things which I don't use. It also has a built-in video chip, which I don't use because I have another video card. So there's a plug on that to prevent use from it. There's 5 more USB ports on the back, as well as an Ethernet jack. It has an ATI Radeon X600 video card with 256 megs of video memory. It has a DVI input, a television input, and a VGA input. It also has a modem down there, which I don't use, but it came with the computer. And over here underneath the junk is the handle to pop the cover. We'll take a look inside. This is the 2.8 gigahertz Intel Pentium 4 dual core processor. It is all original except for an upgraded 3 gigs of RAM in place of the original 1 gigabyte that came with the computer, and also a Western Digital 160 gig secondary SATA hard drive in place of the primary Seagate 160 gig hard drive. So I now have a total of 320 gigabytes of storage. This is the heatsink right there, a really huge heatsink. And I don't know how well you could see it, but you could probably catch a glimpse of the big fan in there. That's the power supply. You can also see the connector for the internal floppy drive or media reader. And there's the DVD drive. And over there you could see the modem built in to one of the slots. It also has the original Dell 15-inch flat panel monitor. It's an LCD. It's a very good monitor. It's built very solid. It also has 2 USB ports on the side there, and also an additional 2 more in the back. There were also optional monitor-mounted speakers that you can get for the monitor too, but I don't have those. I have the original Dell desktop stereo speakers with subwoofer, which is on the bottom right there. I also have the original keyboard and mouse, but I upgraded to I actually got this keyboard and mouse for free. It's an Acer wireless keyboard and mouse, so that wasn't bad for free. So that's about it for my Dell Dimension E510 mini tower. I basically use it now as a secondary computer because I have my laptop as my main computer. This is the power supply. Max output power 305 watts. Input 100, 220 or 200 to 240 VAC, 50 to 60 hertz. It's pretty dirty in there and dusty. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but I didn't do a very good job with it. I just did a little bit of light vacuuming. But it's still running fine. So there you go, that's my Dell Dimension E510 mini tower walkaround. For the most part, all original. So there you go. Thanks for watching.